It is a day of national mourning. The nation builder, the titan of the Indian industry, Ratan Tata, has left us. A true icon, a legend, a visionary, a magnet, and whatnot. Well, whatever we say still won't be enough to describe him and his contribution. He will be remembered not just for his contribution, but also his humility, his philanthropism, and his eternal service for the good. A man who was loved and respected across generations passed away on 9th of October at the age of 86 after being hospitalized in Mumbai. The nation has been left in grief after the passing away of the Padma Vibhushan awardee. Maharashtra has declared a day of mourning as the state prepares to record a state funeral to the renowned industrialist. His mortal remains will be taken to the NCPA lawns at Nariman Point in Mumbai. This is for the public to pay their last respects. After this, at around 4 p.m., the mortal remains will then embark on a final journey for the last rites at the Worli Crematorium in Mumbai.
आप जैसे आपको पता है कि टाटा ग्रुप की तरफ से प्रेस रिलीज दिया गया है सुबह 10 बजे से लेके 3:30 बजे तक इनका जो पार्थिव शरीर है वो दर्शन के लिए एनसीपीए में रखा जा रहा है।
एक अनमोल रत्न कहते हैं वो रहा नहीं। ये भारत का कोहिनूर हड़पला, भारत का कोहिनूर रहा नहीं। रतन टाटा जी हमारे में नहीं रहे, ये बहुत ही वेदनादायी दुखद घटना है हमारे लिए। लाखों लोगों को उन्होंने उद्योजक बनाया और आज मैं यही कहूँगा कि उनको देखकर लोगों में ऊर्जा आती थी, प्रेरणा आती थी और वो हमारे महाराष्ट्र और हमारे भारत देश का अभिमान है।
रतन टाटा जी ये एक बहुत ही सफल उद्योगपति तो थे ही, लेकिन उससे भी बड़े व्यक्ति के रूप में हम उनको देखते हैं, क्योंकि जिस प्रकार से उन्होंने देश के लिए और समाज के लिए काम किया है, उन्होंने केवल सफल उद्योग नहीं खड़े किए, एक विश्वासार्हता खड़ी की, एक ऐसा ब्रांड खड़ा किया जिसने हमारे देश को एक ग्लोबल इमेज दी। एक बहुत बड़े मन का व्यक्ति आज हमारे बीच से चला गया है, देश के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा नुकसान है।
We're crossing over to my colleague Shweta, who now joins us from outside Ratan Tata's residence in Kolaba itself. Shweta, the nation has lost an icon, a complete titan. He leaves behind a very important legacy as well. But take us through all of the tributes that are pouring in.
Well, that's right. In fact, this is an end of an era. Where we are reporting from is outside the residence of Mr. Ratan Tata. In fact, just a short while back, his mortal remains, along with Mumbai Police, a salami parade marched towards the NCPA, and at NCPA for the public gathering, so that public can pay tribute to their legendary industrialist philanthropist, Mr. Ratan Tata, can be done. Apart from this, what we are also seeing is his great contribution that he has delivered not only for India but globally. People have been acclaiming him. His credits for the contribution, for being so modest, so humble. His teachings are going to be with us. It is going to stay alive with us for decades and decades now. Aisha, at this moment we can only recall the kind of social media posts he used to do, which were full of humanity, which were full of emotions, which always holds that significance, that always value emotions. When it comes to his technologies, his innovations, about the power brand, we can just name 100+ brands what Mr. Ratan Tata got to India, and his of course being the great business tycoon, but a majority, around 66% of his business revenue has been going to the Tata Trust, that is his charitable account. Now, we have also seen his CSR activities that has always been into larger picture. Of course, the talk of the town, every time he has done the bit what the world has seen into a very larger level. You speak about his longing wish to construct the multi-speciality animal hospital, to the revolutionary Tata Nano car, keeping in mind the general public, keeping in mind the common man, the comfort of the common man. This is what Ratan Tata was all about. Well, just a quick view where I'm present. It is just the place is seemed to be empty, but this was entirely flooded with a huge crowd while the mortal remains of Mr. Ratan Tata was passing by. But here, most importantly, while we understand that what Mr. Ratan Tata meant for every one of us, youth especially, Aisha, is so tremendously inspired from Ratan Tata. We see that, I have, in fact, in a decade, I have covered so many coverage when it comes to demise of eminent personality, but this is going to be one of the special coverages, because we are seeing not a league, not any particular crowd or particular fandom is associated with Mr. Ratan Tata, but the entire nation is mourning on the death, the demise of Mr. Ratan Tata. The losing of the greatest gem is what people, in fact, all the politicians, celebrities are defining. In fact, CM has also very categorically stated that we have lost the greatest of the gem, that's Mr. Ratan Tata. Here, if we just go through his contribution, his innovations, the kind of technology, empowerment, what he gave to Bharat is numerous, and will be definitely falling short of words to understand that how much work he has done for Bharat. In fact, every post of his, always applauded Bharat, the way we are turning, the comfort, the smooth transition, from getting car to coffee, everything that was done by Mr. Ratan Tata. In fact, he has always encouraged the youth to live a humble life but stay innovative. Aisha, at this point of time, we are also seeing that several condolences are pouring in. Since midnight, we have seen eminent personalities taking to social media.
All right, Shweta, I request
their...
that you remain with us for a moment. We're actually going to listen into Sudhamurthy at this point.
It was very high in his case, and he was a true Tata. He was so simple. I will tell you an example. I come from a place known as Hubli, and my college is BVB, College of Engineering. I said, sir, you should come once to my college. It means a lot to our students. I thought he will not come because number one, he is very busy. Second thing is a small town, whether he will be able to make it or not. He did come, spend a day there. And that time I realized he is extremely simple, and all students, mobbed him, and he was never annoyed. Again, I remember him when I met him in 1992, I think, or maybe 94. I went to his office and I told him, sir, Mr. Murthy can call you Ratanji, but I won't call you. You're a chairman, sir, to me, because you're occupying J.R.D. Tata's chair. He said, he used to call me Sudha, because he said, you came to Telco, Tata Motors, and Sudha Kulkarni, and you went out at Sudha Murthy. But for you, in between the two, you are always Sudha. So he called me always my first name. He said, Sudha, what gift do you want from House of Tatas? I told him, sir, I want 2 pictures. Jamshedji Tata in a black and white, and J.R.D. Tata in a blue suit, because I had seen J.R.D. in a blue suit. And immediately he packed those 2 and sent it to my office. And they are in my office even today, Jamshedji and J.R.D.'s pictures. We have never seen Jamshedji Tata, Dorab Tata. People who knew about or written about them, they were very simple men of integrity. But in my life, I met him. This man of integrity, simplicity, care for others, compassionate, always care for others. I used to meet him even in Indian Institute of Science, popularly known as the Tata Institute. Irrespective of time, place, he always enthusiastic.
Now crossing over to my colleague Shrishti, who's on the ground also outside of Ratan Tata's residence in Colaba. Shrishti, he's someone who has inspired generations who now mourn his loss. What are the arrangements in place for the public to say goodbye?
of course, just a short while ago, his mortal remains were taken from his Colaba residence to NCPA, and their last tributes will be given by the business tycoons, the eminent personalities, as well as the Home Minister Amit Shah, is what we are coming to know. Till 3:30, the mortal remains of Ratan Tata will be kept there for people to visit for one last time, and then after that his last rites will be conducted at Worli Crematorium. But of course, it has been a journey, it has been a legendary journey for a person like Ratan Tata, who has always been there for people, for the employees who were there associated with Tata Group, and for the people who have always been benefited from the aids which the Tata Group has always given, be it be scholarships, be it be any kind of funds that was raised by Ratan Tata as well as his company and his initiatives. We know that the institute which is there in Mumbai, TIS Institute, that is also a Tata Institute, and it also works on the culture, the art, and also different aspects of society. So not only in terms of business, not only in terms of making money or growing business, he has also worked towards the culture, the values, and the art that should be preserved. And also importantly, he has also given grants to several countries like US, UK, Singapore. There are certain halls named after Tata, and they are granting students to perceive their research in terms of genetics, in terms of science, technology, and other important topics. So the entire ecosystem was built by Ratan Tata, so that the society should grow as a whole together. So that was the value that Ratan Tata always gave to the people of this country as well as the people outside country. He was always of the opinion that one should stay humble, but should always go ahead with a value that one has to achieve things in life. In one of his interviews, he has said that there is nothing impossible. One can always try and make things possible. So that kind of personality Ratan Tata had, and in terms growing business and acquisitions, importantly, when we talk about acquisition of Jaguar, when we talk about acquisition of Land Rover, the British tea company Tetley, the way he has done it, that has brought India on global map. That creates a proud in every Indian that this car, that Jaguar, the luxury car, the Land Rover, the luxury car, that is owned by an Indian company, and that's the important pride which he brought in to the people of this country. And not only in terms of luxury cars, but the middle class dream to have a car, that was also made true by Ratan Tata when he brought in his dream project of Nano, the car which was just under 1 lakh rupees, and that was a dream come true for middle class people. And that's what the Ratan Tata personality is, and that's how he always conducted himself. He has thought of people not only at higher levels, but of the middle class of this country also, and that's how his legacy now continues. And the way he has given funds, the way he has given scholarships to the students, that really shows how a businessman helps a country to grow. And not only in terms of scholarships or technology inventions, but he has also played an important role in forming a corporate norms in the country after liberalization. So of course there is a lot to say about Ratan Tata and the way he has contributed to the country. It's remarkable, and that's why condolences are pouring in from across borders. Everybody, the Google CEO Sundar Pichai, he has also mentioned the way Ratan Tata has carried himself entire life, the humility he carried, that is remarkable, and that one should learn from. And that's how people are reacting. Even Home Minister Amit Shah will be visiting NCPA, and he will be paying his respects to Ratan Tata and several other prominent personalities, be it Ambanis and other business tycoons in the country. They will be visiting NCPA, and they will be giving their last respect to Ratan Tata, and that's how the legacy of Ratan Tata continues. And it's very important to understand, when a person like Ratan Tata fades away and he leaves us behind, the values which he has given to the entire country, that still remains, with all the people in the country. The way he has taken a stand during 26/11 attacks, the way he has given financial aids to the victims, to the staff of the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, that was also really remarkable. You know, in one of his interviews, he mentioned that just after the attacks, you know, the attacks happened in November, and then there was a Christmas. He mentioned that we are not very happy because of the terrorist attack which has happened, but we have to show the hospitality to the country as well as the world, and that's why we are opening up and celebrating the Christmas this year. But we know what kind of pain we have gone through. So of course, and that's a remarkable thing, you know, which continues with Ratan Tata's legacy, and he has also you know, started a welfare after that and given financial aid to the people who has succumbed to the terrorist attack. So that kind of personality was Ratan Tata, and everybody now remembers him with that you know, side, that he was a person in the country who everybody used to look up to, be you know, new interns, new employees in the TCS company.
We're all
or
grateful to have
probably
had a
Tata
soul
Motors
like
or
his
any
who
other.
prioritized so many other souls as well, spoke about the importance of kindness and compassion. He's someone who built Mumbai's largest animal hospital with a special focus for the welfare of stray dogs. He was involved in aviation, and he liked scuba diving too. Progressive in the best sense.